What's up, everybody? Garrett back here. I want to talk about Synapse's newest Blu-ray release for Satan's Little Helper. All right, so Satan's Little Helper is a 2004 release by Jeff Lieberman. So if you don't know Jeff Lieberman, what's funny is some of the movies he's really known for came out in like the late 70s, early 80s. Things like Squirm, Blue Sunshine, and one of my favorites, Just Before Dawn. Now that was like in the late 70s, early 80s. This came out in 2004, and it was definitely a sleeper horror hit. It was so cool to see that Synapse grabbed something like this and gave it a cool Blu-ray treatment. I can remember back in the day finding this actually in like the $5 bin at Walmart. Here's my original DVD put out, and I can remember finding this thing, and this cover alone kind of won me over. I thought this was a really cool cover, and man, this movie rocks. It's not really that talked about, but it has a real cool fall feel, and it actually takes place on Halloween, which is really, really cool. Now, I think this movie aesthetically is a real fun movie to watch around Halloween. And it's basically about a kid who has a video game called Satan's Little Helper, and he's obsessed with this game. He actually dressed up like Satan's Little Helper for Halloween, and he's so obsessed with this game that he wants it to become real. So coming home from school one day, he finds a guy, this guy, hanging out on someone's doorstep. It looks like he's putting Halloween decorations up, but it's actually his victims that he's lining up in the front of these houses. Now, the kid falls so in love with this character and calls him his master. So he thinks this is Satan. He wants to be Satan's little helper, and he wants to help this guy commit what he thinks are pretend murders like a game. Now, what I like about this is a lot of this movie takes place in the day. I'm a real big horror fan when it comes to taking place in the daytime. I just find it's a little bit eerie, creepy, and this character works really, really well. Now, this kid also has a sister, a mother, and her boyfriend that are other main characters in this movie. Now, the budget's relatively low, but it's done really, really well. I think that horror fans are going to have a lot of fun with this one. For anybody who has seen it, all I've heard is great things. I think this is definitely a sleeper title that I'm so glad got some extra love from Synapse. Now again, this is the classic cover that I'm used to, but look at this. I'm a big purple guy, so I just love this cover. This thing looks awesome. Now, if you ended up ordering this from Synapse's site during a certain window, I'm not sure if it's still available, you did get a limited edition slipcover for this as well. But this thing's got quite a bit of features on it I want to talk about now. So if you get this, you get an audio commentary from Jeff Lieberman, you get a making of the movie, you also get a featurette talking about the filming locations of this movie as well. Now again, you open this thing up, comes a little Synapse booklet. You get the cover art there. Look at that picture of Satan there. That is so, so cool. Love that image. This does have reversible cover art with that classic image like I talked about before, but I really like this new art. I think this is just super slick, super cool. It's going to look really, really cool in the collection. So I did check this out, and man, it looks awesome. Like I said, those daytime scenes look great. And this movie not only is creepy, but it's fun and funny. It's a great time. There's a scene where he puts the kid in a carriage and he's running down people in the parking lot. It's a really fun scene. So I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't seen it, but now this is a brand new Blu-ray release. You can get it now at Synapse Films, and you can probably get it on Amazon and stuff like that, but definitely something I recommend to check out, especially perfect for the Halloween season. So for me, this gets a rad. Definitely go check out Satan's Little Helper from Synapse. You will not be disappointed. Now, guys, let me know down below, have you seen this movie? Were you a fan of this movie? I was really excited when they announced it because it's cool to see some of these little titles that are really, really sleepers and hidden gems get some extra love from these big companies and gives these whole thing a new life. So comment down below and let me know, are you a fan of this movie? Are you going to be picking this thing up? Have you pre-ordered it? I would love to know. Now, this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay rad.